Do you like toys? Big Bad Toy Store has toys. If you click the link in the description below and give them money, you too can have toys. Now watch my video. Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the SH Figuarts Master Roshi. So yes, here we have our second figure from the Dragon Ball line of SH Figuarts figures, which for whatever reason is considered to be kind of a separate thing from the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super figures. Either way, Master Roshi is very cool and a very important character in all of the Dragon Ball related stuff, and I think he is a very well executed figure and certainly something worth adding to your Dragon Ball collection. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison, of course here we have Roshi. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As you might expect, with a figure art and a character that is meant to be short, he is noticeably shorter than a standard 6-inch figure, and of course much bigger than a 3 3/4-inch figure. Here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Kid Goku and normal Goku. And he looks okay with Kid Goku, but as you might be able to tell, he looks a bit too big to use with the normal SH Figuarts DBZ line. Luckily, Master Roshi generally crouches down, and if you do crouch this figure down enough, he looks sort of like he's short enough for it not to be that big of a deal, but he is definitely too big. And his size is my main complaint, and really only complaint for this figure. Moving on to our 360 spin, as you can see, Master Roshi is wearing his big baggy shirt. It's orange with white trim, and it's got the little strings that tie it together in the front there. The bottom part of it is rubber, so that allows for his legs to move. His pants are a darkish blue, and they are baggy, and they cut off just at the ankles. You can see a bit of his ankle and foot skin, and he's got on those little martial artist shoes. They are dark blue with white soles. And I think this is a very good representation of this outfit. I have no real complaints about it. Head sculpt wise, Master Roshi comes with two heads. They are both bald and have nicely sculpted white eyebrows and applied eye decals, and all the facial sculpting looks fine. They also look absolutely horrifying without the beard attached. One of the heads is this serious eye expression, and the other one is a more casual eye expression. And then he has two optional beards. He has just a normal beard with no expression, and then a big open mouth smiling beard. And either beard will plug into either face. Articulation wise, Master Roshi is pretty good. Get ball peg in the head and neck so you get really nice head movement. Shoulders have butterfly joints, move around in the socket, in and out, forward and back. Bicep cut. He has big disc joints for the elbows. Wrist hinge and rotation. Ball peg in the chest and waist so you get some nice body movement. Hips go in and out, forward and back. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, hinge, pivoting, rotation in the ankles, and a toe joint. So you should be able to get him into lots of cool Master Roshi poses. Accessories wise, Roshi comes with quite a bit of stuff. He has 5 sets of hands and 2 solo hands. He has 2 fist hands, 2 holding hands for his staff, 2 fighting pose hands. He has 2 pointing hands, and the finger positioning on those is slightly different between the two. He has 2 flat palm hands, one of which has a sort of angled wrist, so it's a bit better for flat palm strikes and stuff like that. And then he has 1 peace sign hand, and 1 Dragon Ball holding hand. It could be used as a Kamehameha wave hand, except he only has 1 of them. And it's also very silly that the person that invented the Kamehameha wave does not come with hands to use that technique. As I mentioned earlier, he has his staff, which is brown and sculpted to look like a piece of wood. Not much to it, but it serves its purpose as being a staff, and he can hold that in either of his holding hands. He has his Dragon Ball, which is just a bit of clear orange plastic with some stars on it. It is the 3-star ball. And he has his pair of sunglasses, which are red and have green lenses. On the promo pictures, the lenses looked more like lenses, and on the actual product, they look just kind of like weird, sparkly, metallic green parts of the glasses, but they still look fine. Then he has his turtle shell, which has some really nice sculpt and paintwork on the back. And then on the inside, you see it has the straps that go around his arms, and it's got a big orange peg that pegs into his back. It's also a ball peg, so it moves around so you can kind of adjust how it fits on him. And it has a hole below that a Tamashii stand will plug into. But you can't plug this into his back and have a stand plugged into it. There's not enough room back there, so I'm not really sure what you would use that for. But it is compatible in that respect. And lastly, he comes with your standard 3-jointed Tamashii arm stand. Packaging wise, Master Roshi comes in the standard SH Figuarts packaging. Big window, SH Figuarts Kame Sennin. Picture of the figure over there on the side. Tamashii Nations, Funimation, Dragon Ball, Bandai logos, all those sorts of things. On the back you get some little description stuff and some pictures and poses for the figure. As always, these are good for in or out of package display. And that about wraps it up for Master Roshi. So until next time, goodbye!